wanted to talk with you today about full service checkout and what that looks like at my parties, so that you can begin to craft a very unique and important way for your customers to check out at your party, and to make sure that you get the most success at every single party, okay? A few things, I'll be referring to some other things that I do. I'm not going to take a whole length of time to talk about some of these things. I'll maybe refer you to another video to watch, okay? But coming to my party, and this is most of my in-home parties that I'm referring to, coming to that, I have asked the hostess to give me the names of anyone who says that they are coming or they may be coming, okay? And as soon as I know that, I give them a call. And generally, I say something sort of similar, leave a message is a lot of times what I get. I introduce myself. Hey, I'm Mary Nisa. I'm going to be your nail stylist at our upcoming nail bar. Just so that I'm able to customize the party to make sure that you guys get the experience that you want. I'd love to know a little information about you. Have you ever tried our nail wraps? And if you did you love them or hate them? Which one is it? Don't be offended to tell me either one. My job is to make sure that you do fall in love with them, leaving, and that you feel comfortable applying them. What I have found out is that a lot of people may have tried our products, but had really bad experiences with that. So that's what I'm trying to nail down and break, is any past issues that someone had with the application. A lot of people bought things in 2014 online and had no clue how to use it, so they just stored it away, and that's what I'm really trying to break, is that barrier. And then I sort of tell them, I say, well, I have this fabulous thing. We have this amazing heater, and it's my favorite product. So I love to give away my favorite product. So I'm going to ask you just to view a few through my website, and to make your top 10 list, I'll send you a wish list that you can fill out. And if you notice, every fourth line is highlighted, and I'll tell you that secret later. But if you want to fill out 10, that's our goal, and bring that to the party with you, and you'll be in a drawing for my favorite product, okay? So I do give a heater away at every event, just because I really push the heater, because I believe that it is the key to having a solid, good wrap application, okay? That's totally whatever you want to do. All right, from there, basically, I then am going to coach my hostess. I'm going to refer you mostly to watching the hostess coaching video, but some key things that I do tell her that play into full service checkout is that when people walk in, her job is to get them something to drink and eat, and then to ooh and ah over the catalog with them and help them pick out their top 10 wraps that they did not do their wish list, or look at their wish list. That is her job, is to promote the excitement before. Then her job is going to be that when we decide whatever time the party is going to start, she's going to be the person that says, go ahead and start heading to the front. I'm going to be there waiting for them, okay? But it's her job to round up, herd the cattle, and move them on, okay? Then I'm going to prep her on something else. What I want her to do while I'm doing my presentation is, when I mention things, pinpoint people who may love that, okay? So don't be fake about it, but think about, so go ahead through our catalog and think about wraps that you think your friends would love. I want you to send me some of the wraps that they would love, because those are the ones I'm going to showcase throughout our event. And then I want her to sort of go, oh my gosh, Karen, I totally thought about that when I saw that one. You know, you are the girl that can wear those neon colors like no other. Things like that. Then I'm going to tell her that when I say, I'm going to go ahead and set my computer up, and those that need to leave early, I want to see you first. I want to see every guest, no matter if you're ordering or not. I want to have just a little chit chat and a little thank you for coming. And at that point, she's going to know that her job is going to be, again, to walk around and help people take their wish list and begin putting it on their order form, okay? Helping them select at least 4 items. There's going to be I have 8 highlighted, and you'll see that in a minute on their order form, but I want her to aim for getting 4 for each person, if not more, okay? So she's going to know those are going to be her big keys. Now, so when someone walks into my party, okay, let's be honest with each other right now. Most people come because they're supporting their guests, they want to drink the free wine, and they want to eat the free food, okay? That is just sort of how it goes, okay? So let them enjoy that, but you want to be visible when they walk in. So the first thing that I do is when they come in, I am a hugger, and so I'm going to hug them. I'm not going to make this awkward, here's the random girl that no one knows, she must be the consultant, she's not really chitter-chattering with anyone. I have a little sign on the chalkboard that walks in that says, grab yourself a clipboard and make sure you meet Mary, okay? So I'm going to be there waiting for them. What they're going to do is they're going to get their clipboard. The reason I put everything on a clipboard is I don't want her jumbling all of this stuff and jumbling her wine glass and her plate. Plus, I don't want all her veggie dip all over my stuff, okay? So I'm going to give her a nice, neat clipboard. And meet Mary, I'm normally right there, so you don't have to look far to find me, okay? Now, there's a particular order to have everything on the clipboard, okay? In addition, I give her a pen. I bought these at Hobby Lobby. All I did was take the top of our sample sticker that says Jamberry and put it on there so that they know these are my pen, okay? And I want them back. All right, so the first 2 things that are on her clipboard are the catalog, and this is really the information card that I've turned backwards, okay? Because what I want her to do is I go, hey, were you able to do your wish list? And she goes, no, I got too busy. I go, girlfriend, that is totally okay. You're going to have some time while you get something to drink and chat with your friends to start flipping through this amazing thing and looking and writing down some of your top choices, okay? So she's going to begin to look through here and write down some of her top picks. And I tell her, I want you to aim for 8 to 10. There'll be, that fabulous prize we're going to be raffling off for everybody that does 8 to 10, okay? So she's going to be going through, and again, the hostess knows that her job is to start encouraging her friends to go through. I even tell my hostess, find a secret friend. I love to give secret helpers some items. So I may throw in a half wrap for what I call my secret elf during the party, which is another one of her close friends that will go around and help people figure out what they love and pump up the excitement for it, okay? I have her choose someone that she's really close to, her best friend. She's going to get a free half wrap of her choice for doing that, but that is going to pump up the sales because you've got 2 people in that area talking up these products. Okay, so when it's time, and don't let women drink too much, okay? Learn from the person who allowed everyone to drink and was nervous to stop their girl time talk and ended up, with a room of drunk people who ordered nothing, okay? And who giggled at everything that I talked about. So I want to caution you, the party should start, and you want to start within 15, 20 minutes of people arriving and being there so that you're able to end on time and respect those that came on time. Okay, so let's talk about what else is on the clipboard. Also behind the clipboard, she finds my bundle sheet, okay, because I know she's going to start looking at her clipboard. Plus, when she takes off her magazine and her sheet, the first thing she sees is my bundle sheet. Now, I am going to tell you, I'm going to change this for my fall catalog or my fall parties, and I'm going to have the one that actually has pictures. So, and I'm going to laminate it. So I'm going to take it to Staples and get it laminated so I can use those always, okay? And so basically on here are just their which package they would like. And I still may keep this just for order form reasons, but it helps people chunk in their brain. We have lots of things to offer, and it's hard and they get overwhelmed. So she's going to know when she comes in roughly how much she wants to spend tonight, but she can know that she can refill me with the 45. If she's brand new to this, she needs the all you need kit. or the basic. And so I'll go over these during our party, but it's important Sherry sees this. And there's a little note down here. Plus, I'm putting at the bottom of mine. Typically, I've been putting a sticker and putting it on here, but something that says, if I don't ask you to host the nail bar for me, all your products are on me. Okay, I'm going to put that on. So instantly, she knows that I'm going to have that conversation with her. It's not going to be a shocker when I have it with her. Also, I have saved these to put on my clipboard so that when I go over and when ladies are putting on their own samples, they have their own sheets that they can look. They don't get to take these home because, again, they are in the middle of the catalog and they're able to see it there. Second thing, you need to know going into a party, are they going to be able to take these catalogs home or do you want to keep them? If you're wanting to keep them, I would suggest that you get them binded and you get them laminated because then they look like things that people won't take. Because if you don't and you don't talk about that early, they're going to mark up your catalogs. Okay, so what you want to do is definitely just sort of look at the center here, and when the new catalogs come out, I'll highlight that these cards are actually now right inside of here, and I may not even put these cards anymore. Then I have an order form, and I just started using the order forms a couple months ago. I normally never did, but what I love is it's going to give me her information at the top, but what it turns into is her wish list. Once after she's applied, she's going to then make her final order, and every fourth line I've put free, and I typically will highlight it. So she knows that her deal for our party is buy 3, get 1 free. So she wants to fill up those freebies, okay? And also at the bottom, I can get it's sort of a checklist for my brain, okay? So this is what she gets. So everyone is mingling. I sort of shoot the hostess the look that, hey, start bringing everyone over. So everyone comes over. I generally am going to play the Nourish lotion game where I take the bottle of Nourish and I am able, I take a squirt or I talk about it real quick and I say, we're going to do something fun with it to get to know each other. You're going to take a squirt and you're going to tell us something really interesting or fun about you because everybody has a beautiful moment. Or what makes you feel most beautiful in life? When do you feel most beautiful in life? And then you're going to tell us how you know the hostess. So then they rotate the lotion around. They get to try the lotion, okay? Then I go into, I follow the cards, so the party script cards that I have that I love. And it goes into all the goodies about the pretty things about the bundles is when I talk about it. Then I do my demo on one girl that I draw out. So, I have everyone that has completed their wish list, sort of in a nice little tin. I draw out who I'm going to do a demo on. Okay, so, and then her name goes back in because also she's still in the raffle for the heater. And then I'm going to tell them that we're going to play one last game, and then I'm going to have everyone move to the nail bar area, which I normally set up at the kitchen table. You're going to move, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our demo part, and everyone gets to try them. Okay, during this time, I'm walking around helping. The hostess is walking around helping. They get to apply one sample, and then they can try the gel or the lacquers that I have, okay? At that point, then, I go, I'm going to set up my computer, and anyone that needs to leave early, I need to see you first. And so when you come to me, we're going to have, I have a small little thank you that I want to talk with you about, and then we'll check you out, okay? But first, let's draw for the heater so we know who can mark that off of their order form, okay? So that way they know who gets marked off, okay? Then, at that point, I set up in the room, okay? So I'm not going somewhere private. We're not selling random fun toys for adults. So it's not a private conversation. Plus, I want to see people ordering other people's things. So when they sit down with me. And I'm going to take their clipboard and I'm going to set it down beside me. I don't want to touch it because if I touch it, then I start blocking her and I want to have a conversation with her. And I want you to get this through your head, okay? You're going to start talking. You're going to first focus on the business and you're going to focus on the bookings and then on the buying, okay? So when she sits down, I'm going to go, Sarah, So did you have a great time tonight? Okay. And so she's going, of course, she's not going to say no to my face. Okay. And so I'm going to go, well, since you had such a fun time tonight and you seem to actually be fabulous at really pumping up the excitement here, and you did great at your application, they look fabulous. Like, have you ever thought about doing what actually I do? I think you would be great at this. And I say that with genuine, and I mix up what I'm going to say so it doesn't sound like everyone, but I do offer it by saying the bottom line is, have you ever thought about doing what I do? Now, let me remind you, during the presentation that I'm doing with everyone, I've been pumping up how I get to work flexible hours, that my job is simply going out and drinking wine and having fun with friends, that I was able to quit my master's paying job as a school principal to do this. My income was supplement the same. I work remotely roughly 20 hours a week or less. I pumped all those things up, okay? So if she says yes, then I go, you're going to get my favorite package. Oh, I must have not brought it in here, but it's the purple envelope, okay? And inside that is I have all of my things about the business, okay? So how much a consultant makes, the myth about network marketing selling, the host and join brochure. I have some samples in there that she can start trying. And I go, I want you to take this home with you and sort of digest over the information. And then what time tomorrow is a good time to call you? Because remember, 24 hours is when someone is still really pepped up about things, okay? So I want to talk to her within 24 hours. So I say, what's a good time for me to call you tomorrow? Okay, so I'm going to write down that I'm going to talk to her, okay? If she doesn't seem that interested, says, no, this is not really for me, then I go, that's fabulous. Like I literally, one of my favorite things is yes to team build. One of my other favorite things to do is for people to share with their family and friends how fabulous our products are. Because I can tell your excitement and how much you love them. Don't you think your family and friends would also love them just as much? Okay, so by saying that to her, it's sort of she doesn't, of course she's not going to go, I don't know, So I'm saying, I know that you loved it so much. Don't you think your friends and family would love it? And you could earn some things free when it's time to refill. So what do you think about getting on my calendar in about 3 months? So I generally am booking about 3 months out. If you don't have anything now, you're going to be booking now. The reason I book 3 months out at my parties is because I still want her sell for this party, okay? When it's time for her to replenish, she then is going to need more, okay? So I sometimes iffy and go out 3 months, okay? And that depends on, sometimes she may want it sooner, and so we do things sooner, especially if it's a holiday coming up, we could do like a spooky nail bar, for Halloween, different fun themed events, okay? Or your friends, don't they need stocking stuffers and Christmas shopping? Let's do it, girlfriend, and get it all knocked out, okay? Things like that. So I am asking her questions that are not, would you like to book a party with me? Okay? She can go, I don't know, or let me get back to you. I don't take, let me get back with you. When someone goes, I don't know, let me check my calendar, I go, no problem, but let's go ahead and pencil you in, because I'm going to tell you what, my calendar gets swamped, and this is such an amazing opportunity. Plus, you get to walk away today with some extra free products for just having a party event with me. And so why don't we go ahead and pencil you in, and I'll give you a call tomorrow to finalize that actual date, okay? So again, she's like, got to go ahead. When she does say yes, she wants to book with me, she gets this packet. And these are what I order. I order them as the party box. So I'm getting PRVs, and I use them for my hostess. What I've done is thrown in an extra half sheet, which is the extra half that I've worn, okay? And I throw in some samples so she can give them to her friends and start getting them to love the products. Plus, I've thrown her in, I order some of the magnets that are for the refrigerator so that I can be on her refrigerator. And that's it. Everything else comes inside of these little packets, okay? And this is what she gets for booking with me, okay? And then I go, what's a good time for me to call you tomorrow? I'm going to call her tomorrow to make sure she gets her party. Then I'm going to start hostess coaching her roughly about 2 weeks before her party. So I stay in contact with her so she doesn't think that I've disappeared. I typically add her to my VIP list, and I keep her on my radar. But about 2 weeks before her party is when she and I start talking. And I'm not going to go into hostess coaching with you, but she's going to make her wish list, how much she wants to sell, who's coming to her party. That's when I start contacting them. The cycle starts again. Okay, so then I go, all right, so girl, show me what you want to walk home to, you want to put in your order today. So she's going to show me her order form. I'm going to instantly find some type of compliment to give her from something she's ordered. So I may go, oh, girl, you got the sister style this month. Is it not flipping amazing? Like, I have the same thing. I love it. But then I'm also looking on her wish list for anything that may be able to give me a conversation with her about fundraising, okay? So especially if she bought like a sports wrap or something interesting, that I could do a fundraiser with. So let's say that she picked out the volleyball wraps. And I go, girl, you got volleyball wraps. Do you play volleyball? She may go, no, my daughter does. And I go, oh, girl, let me tell you, I do some amazing fundraisers and help teens actually buy new uniforms. I've helped schools raise money for their PTA. I've helped schools raise money to get new playground equipment. I'm able to do so many fundraisers, and we can actually customize wraps to your daughter's colors for her school. We could do straight up volleyball wraps. We could do a catalog party. Do you think that would be something that the teen coach would like to learn more about? So I'm trying to gather information too about fundraising there, okay? So then I'm going to go ahead with herself and ask her, would she like to be part of my VIP group, which is a secret group. I also share with her about my Club 12, and I go, my club, Club 12, don't we all like to be in a club? So a club, and I tell her my Club 12 is super fun, but it's a chance for you if you're not interested in hosting a party. And this is definitely what I approach to people who don't want to host a party. I go, in Club 12, you still get hostess rewards, but you're committing to buying at least $15 every month, and there's 12 girls in your club. And 1 month, you'll get all the hostess rewards. So you get to earn them without having us all at your house or having your friends and family over, even though they're going to have a fit about your nail wraps. Would you be interested in learning more about Club 12? So I tell her again, I'm going to call you tomorrow. We'll discuss more about Club 12. It's such a fun, easy agreement of $15 to have fabulous nails. $30 will get you fabulousness for a whole month. And I talked to her about Club 12. Also, that's a great time to talk about Style Box. Instead of actually putting wraps, you can sell her on the Style Box. So every month, the Style Box goes into your Club 12. Basically, it's a mystery hostess every single month, and one girl gets the hostess. Every girl puts in their order. It's a Facebook group. Only the 12 of them are on there. I boost up lots of fun inside of it. I love these. My goal is to have 5 of them by 2017. Because all their orders, the minimum would be $180, so I would boost it up to $200, and so I would have a $200 party, and they would get the hostess rewards every month. But from the one I have running, there's no problem. Most people, they hit 200 altogether, because most people order more than 15. Okay. So what I really use the bottom of this sheet for is a checklist that when she's gone, I sort of just glance at it to make sure that I've gone over all of the things that are checked here, okay? And then I'm going to tell her, thanks for coming tonight for a thank you prize from me. I give her a cuticle pusher, and I go, I hope you keep pushing all my nails in a little baggie of some candy, okay? Fun, simple, nothing fancy and crazy. Sometimes I'll throw another sample in there that she can try while she's waiting for her wraps to come in, or that she may want to try prior to her wraps to make sure she has a great application. Something very simple, but I do give everyone that comes something a little small. All right. So from there, I think that's it. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed the full service checkout. Remembering we're getting our ask in gear. and we're asking about and telling about the business. We're asking and telling about bookings, and we're asking and telling about our products. Because one, if you're like me, you know the business can change your life because it's changed mine. And if it hasn't changed yours yet, it's going to change your life as long as you push it and you tell everyone about it. Two, bookings. They're super fun, and women need to be together more often. When the something we don't do is spend time together and socialize, and we say that we're so busy, but we really need to take time out of hectic schedules. Girl time is so important for women, especially the older they get. And three, our product is simply amazing. And so if you believe in the product like I do, and you love it, and you know that it's healthy for you, it's saving women money, and it's helping them be fabulous, and it boosts their self-confidence to have fabulous nails, then you're out there wanting to tell everyone, and you're wanting everyone to know it, and you come from a place of service. You're not pushing something on them. You truly are coming from a place of compassion and love for all of your customers. So remember, it's about relationships. It's about being comfortable. If you don't feel like you have the right words, then I want you to practice it before you go. Make sure you don't ask questions that end in yes and no. Okay, that's the biggest. Just don't do those. So plan out your questions before. If you need to have cheat card sheets beside you for a little bit, do that. It's okay. You're going to be fabulous, and I'm so proud of you. Thanks for just watching.